Hello everyone, my name is Sumit and I welcome you to my channel. So dear students, in this lecture I will explain you all the concepts of molarity. Okay, all the important concepts of molarity we will learn in this single video. So just take out your pen and notebook and let's start this video. Okay, so firstly I will explain you what is molarity. Okay, so molarity is nothing but a method of expressing concentration of a solution. Okay, molarity is nothing but a method of expressing concentration of a solution. Now, apart from this molarity, some other methods of expressing concentration are, for example, normality. Okay, normality, then molality. Okay, after normality some other examples are like molality, then percentage weight by weight. Okay, then percentage weight by volume. Okay, percentage volume by volume, or what we can say mole fraction. Okay, or part per million, ppm. Okay, so these are some examples, okay, of methods which in which we can express concentration of a solution. Okay dear students, now let us imagine this is a solution. Okay, and in this solution we are having solute and solvent. Okay, solution always having two components, solute and solvent. Okay, now let us represent the solvent as A and solute as B, and V is the volume of solution. Okay, V is the symbol of volume of solution and this volume is expressed in liter. Okay dear students, so molarity formula. Okay, formula of molarity is moles of solute NB upon volume of solution in liter. Okay, molarity is nothing but moles of solute NB, okay, and divided by volume of solution in liter. It means number of moles of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Okay, this is the significance of molarity. Okay dear students, now after this if we talk about units, so units of molarity is mole per liter. Okay, 1 mole per liter is 1 m. M is pronounced as molar. Okay, M is pronounced as, capital M is pronounced as molar. Okay, now 1 liter is equal to 1 decimeter cube. Okay dear students, 1 liter is nothing but 1 decimeter cube. So 1 mole per liter can also be written as 1 mole per decimeter cube. I hope you will agree with this. 1 liter is nothing but 1 decimeter cube. Okay dear students, now after this let us see, for example, if we are having molarity as N upon volume. Okay, this is the formula we have already written. Molarity is number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Now we know that with temperature volume changes, we know this. So if volume will change with temperature, so therefore molarity will also change with temperature. Okay, it means we are having an important concept. Molarity depends on temperature. Okay, molarity is dependent on temperature because volume is involved in the formula. Okay, so if suppose in a question we are having centimolar solution. Now what do we mean by this centimolar solution? Now centi means what? Okay, centi means 10 to the power minus 2. Okay, so 10 to the power minus 2, it means molarity of the solution is 10 to the power minus 2, capital M is molar. Okay, so dear students, I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now let us assume if we are having millimolar solution. Now what do we mean by milli? Okay, what do we mean by milli? 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, so molarity is nothing but 10 to the power minus 3 for this solution. Okay, now suppose we are having semi-molar solution. Okay, now suppose we are having semi-molar solution. Now semi means what? 1 by 2, half. Okay, So semi-molar solution means 1/2 is molarity or 0.5. Okay, now after this let us discuss a question. Okay, suppose we are having 17 gram of sugar. Okay, suppose we are having 17 gram of sugar and molecular weight of sugar is 342. It is given in the question. Okay, now this sugar is added to water. Okay, now this 17 gram of sugar is added to water. Okay, and the final volume of the solution, okay, and the final volume of the solution so obtained is 170 milliliter. Okay, and you have to calculate molarity. Okay, and you have to calculate molarity of this solution. Okay, dear students, so now this much is given in question and you have to calculate molarity. So now let's solve this question. Okay, now what is the formula of molarity? Okay, molarity is nothing but moles of solute, that is sugar, divided by volume of solution. Okay, volume of solution in liter. Now this is important, volume of solution must be in liter. Okay, now what is the formula of moles? Weight in gram upon molecular weight. Okay, so weight in gram upon molecular weight. Okay, this is moles of sugar. Okay, so moles will be, weight in gram is 17. Okay, as per the given values, and molecular weight is 342. Okay, and volume of solution is given as 170 ml, but we will convert it into liter, that is divide by 1000. Okay, dear students, so volume of solution will be equal to 170 upon 1000. Okay, so now we will solve this. 17 upon 342 and 1000 will go in numerator, and finally after solving this, okay, after solving this like this, okay, we will get molarity as 100 upon 342. Okay, now 100 upon 342 capital M. Okay, capital M, or you can say mole per liter. Okay, dear students, so I hope this much is clear to you, this question is clear to you. Okay, now after this we will see dilution formula. Okay, suppose we are having a solution. Okay, solution 1, and this solution is a concentrated solution. Okay, this solution is concentrated solution. Now what do you mean by dilution? Dilution means you are adding some solvent to this initial solution. Okay, so suppose we have added solvent and we are having now this final solution. Okay, now this final solution is our diluted solution. Solution 1 is a concentrated solution and final solution is a diluted solution. Okay, how we have got this final solution? By adding some solvent. Okay, now initial solution is solution 1, so we have not added solute. Okay, means moles in solution 1, okay, will be equal to moles of solute in final solution. We have not added solute. Okay, so number of moles of solute in solution 1 will be equal to number of moles of solute in final solution. Is that clear? Okay, now after this let's proceed. Now this is solution 2. Okay, this is our final solution. Now M1 is the molarity of initial solution, that is our concentrated solution, and V1 is the volume of concentrated solution. Okay, dear students, now after this M2 is the molarity of final solution and V2 is the volume of final solution. Okay, and let us assume that volume of solvent is V. Okay, now we can see that the final volume V2, okay, final volume is V2, so V2 is equal to what? Initial volume of solution and plus volume of solvent, so V1 plus V. Okay, now as I have already told you that we have not added any moles of solute. Okay, so initial moles of solute that is in solution 1 will be equal to final moles of solute that is in solution 2. Okay, means initial moles, what are the number of moles of solute in solution 1? That is nothing but molarity into volume. Okay, so m1 v1. Okay, and what are the number of moles of solute in final solution? That is nothing but m2 into v2. Okay, so it means that final and initial moles are equal, so m2 v2 is equal to m1 v1. Okay, dear students, so I hope this is clear to you. This is our dilution formula. Okay, dear students, so dear students, after dilution formula, let us look at the next concept. Okay, suppose we have to calculate final molarity of solution, okay, obtained by mixing different solutions. Okay, suppose we have to calculate molarity of final solution which is obtained by mixing different solution of same solute. Okay, so we are having same solute and we will mix n number of solutions. Okay, and we have to calculate molarity of final solution. Okay, suppose this is our solution 1. Okay, and molarity of solution 1 is m1 and volume is v1. Similarly, we are having solution 2 and molarity is m2, volume is v2. Next solution is solution 3, molarity is m3, volume is v3. Okay, and so on. Okay, and after mixing these many solutions, we are having a final solution. Okay, we are having a final solution. Now this solution, final solution, is having molarity m and volume as v. Okay, now v1 plus v2 plus v3 plus v4 and so on will be equal to final volume, that is v. Okay, dear students, now the formula for the final molarity, that is capital M. Okay, final molarity is capital M, will be equal to m1 v1. Okay, m1 v1 is what? Number of moles of solute in solution 1. Okay, so molarity formula is what? Total number of moles upon total volume. Okay, so total moles will be equal to moles of solute in solution 1, that is m1 v1. Okay, now moles of solute in solution 2, m2 v2. So that is what we have written, m2 v2, and moles of solute in solution 3, m3 v3. So by adding all these moles divided by total volume, that is v. Okay, so molarity of final solution will be equal to total moles upon total volume. Okay, dear students, so I hope this much is clear to you. So dear students, I hope you have understood all these concepts. If you are having any doubt, you may ask in comment box. So dear students, that's all for this video. I hope concepts of molarity is clear to you. If you want to suggest or ask anything, please write in comment box. And please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. All the best. Bye bye.